Hi, Carol Allen, Vedic Astrologer and relationship coach here with Flourish. And I wanted to talk to you today about a personality trait that I see get so many of the best women into the most trouble. It's the personality trait of being idealistic. Now, I find that women that are extra sensitive, women that are temperamentally more romantic, and more open-hearted and more, empathic. They often are also really idealistic. They have this beautiful vision. And so if this is you, let me tell you why I find this to be something that might be hindering your love life. Now, it's really great to have a vision. It's really great to have a dream. It's really great to have high standards and hold out for what you want in life. And in my experience of coaching women for decades now, oftentimes the trait of idealism can sort of set you up to almost have this like innocence, this beautiful way of showing up where if you don't feel others show up in the same way, or if you don't feel like people match you, or if they disappoint you somehow, or if they don't meet your expectations somehow, you can get crushed by it. And the reason this is so important to be mindful of and to pay attention to is that one of the things that's so incredibly hard for sensitive women is to feel uncomfortable feelings and feel disappointment and kind of shake them off and keep going, right? And to do what the recovery world calls take what you like and leave the rest, meaning focus on the good, focus on what is working. If something is disappointing, oh well, that's just life, right? And if someone doesn't meet your expectations, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to break up with them. But in my experience, highly sensitive women, really romantic women, are often so sensitive to disappointment and so sensitive to unmet expectations. And they can feel so uncomfortable with uncomfortable feelings that they can give up really easily on things they shouldn't give up on. Great friends, great jobs, great, lovers, great boyfriends. You have to get really clear, especially as a sensitive woman. If you're a sensitive woman, you have to get really clear what is really a deal breaker, right? What is really a deal breaker and what's just a bummer? What is just something you wish was different but isn't? But if you throw that guy away or that relationship away, you're just going to have to start all over. Okay. And you're just going to have to find another guy who comes with another thing you don't like, right? Another thing that makes you want to spit out the whole thing. So be very, very careful, because sensitive women tell me stories all the time where I'm like, really? That made you dump that guy? He speeds past you when you bicycle together and he kind of leaves you further behind than you want. So you broke up your home and your family and you're denying your child his father because of the way he bikes. How about you just stop biking, right? Or, oh, you had an argument for the third time where you just went in the same circles and you didn't get through it or resolve it, and therefore you think you shouldn't be with that person. Talk to longtime married couples and ask them how many times they've had the same argument and how many times they haven't gotten through it, right? So these are the kinds of things women tell me, and it honestly, it kind of breaks my heart for them, because when they tell me these stories, I think, oh, wow, they're never going to find the beautiful idealistic dream they're holding out for. They're just never going to find it because it doesn't really exist. And that perfect guy who never leaves the toilet seat up and never forgets the milk at the store and is never mean to your mother and is never in a bad mood and, always puts the dishes away and doesn't sit around scratching his balls on the couch. That guy got snapped up a long time ago, and there's only one of him. I'm really sorry. And if he's married to your friend, she's the one that got him. But I promise you there's something else going on with him that you don't know about. Anyway, so ladies, here's what you do. You get clear what your deal breakers are, and you recognize that relationship research backs this up. Every relationship has 10 to 12 things that both people wish weren't there, but that are never going to change and are never going to get better. And both people choose to be happy anyway. Choose happy, right? Both people see that the big picture is so much more important than those small things, than those details that they wish were different. So that is my wish for you. Get clear and then get over it. Shake it off. Choose to focus on the positive. Take what you like and leave the rest. If it's something you really can't stand, try to talk to the person about it. Set boundaries around it. Remove yourself when it's happening. Train the person that you're not going to participate when they're doing that thing or behaving that way. And if it doesn't go away, then of course you can always reevaluate, right? But just be careful that you don't have this beautiful idealistic dream that's robbing you of a very workable, very lovely reality. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these, I have a whole bunch more down below. And this is how to have a long relationship and have it be worth it if you have picked the right guy with the right kind of bread and the right kind. Okay, I'm stopping now. Okay, good night. Till next time.
To get more relationship advice, check out this video next.